sundown at the streets in the brain with the three stripes. Shell toes lace, stay ready for the street fight. Monte Carlo flame paint creeping in the street light. Keep your eyes peeled for the cops. Quarter pound of press when you sit up in my speaker box. Pager vibrating, all the changes on my console. Grab your bass knuckles if you tuck them in your high tops. Touched by the sun, hot as Kid Icarus. Smoking on a switch, as sweet as red licorice. You ain't really real, I can tell it in your gibberish. Captures mad bitterish, what's the fucking difference? Windows up, bask in the aroma. Pushing rhymes like Wayne, fuck a high school diploma. Label me a hater cause I ain't give a lot of props. I just ain't a dick rider and you love a lot of cops.
Things that shit can't happen. You'll be another Southside tale. Things that shit can't happen. Shit can't happen. Yeah, shit can't happen. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Because shit can't happen. Fuck around and find out. Competition's always right on my trunk. Alpine in the dash and it's making a bump. To the window cause you know got 'em looking for some. Who's your friend? Hop on in, bitch, you know I ain't front. Just some old school motherfucker Mac Daddy. Been around the block so much, you can call me a cabbie. And if life is a highway, stuck inside the driveway, won't you come and find me? Lead it to me blindly, associate to finally change your direction. Don't even need a word, I just speak with expression. But you got inside the ride, what the fuck you expect? Driving school motherfuckers, are you here for the lessons? So hands up now, motherfuckers got all the questions. Make it stop at the church, drop a bitch off for blessings. Just as work with the ass of the shirt. We gon' laugh cause you hurt, hit the gas, use some burn. Things that shit can't happen. You'll be another Southside tale. Things that shit can't happen. Shit can't happen. Yeah, shit can't happen. Fuck around and find out. Things that shit can't happen. You'll be another Southside tale. Things that shit can't happen. Shit can't happen. Yeah, shit can't happen. Things that shit can't happen. You'll be another Southside tale. Things that shit can't happen. Shit can't happen. Yeah, shit can't happen. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around. Fuck around. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around.
This is Crossfire Radio. Crossfire Radio. Where we play music like this. And this.
So many people gonna say that they want you. To try to get you thinking they believe.
Keep it locked. Right here on Crossfire Radio. Crossfire Radio. Radio.
She offers me protection. Dinner sin. Keep the music alive tonight. The green room's got you feeling alright. Dinner sin. Finn Amanda and Thomas. Gonna play all the local hits. Dinner sin. Keep the music alive tonight. The green room's got you feeling alright. Dinner sin. Finn Amanda and Thomas. Gonna play all the local hits.
lover. You ready?
No, I have a small problem.
Oh, that little thing again?
Yes, I can't get it to work. I'm sorry.
You need to have that looked at.
Yeah, I know. ED is nothing to fool around with. No, ladies, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about electronic dysfunction. When your man's guitar won't work, you need to take it to the music store. 307 West Lewis and Clark Parkway, Clarksville, Indiana. Or you could give them a call. They might have an answer for you. 1-812-949-3004. Don't forget to mention Dennis Sin for your friendly discount. And also check out the DrummerSuperstore.com. Welcome to LouisvilleStageRental.com, where all your needs are met. We know the times have been tough for our customers with the coronavirus going around. When the all clear has been given back and you need a stage for your event, we are here to help you out. We will have available discounts to suit your needs. Don't forget, when all other companies are trying to make up for lost time, we don't have to, because we are here for you. At Louisville Stage Rental, we can accommodate anything that you need, from small events to large events. Just give us a call, 502-376-1240. LouisvilleStageRental.com is here for you. All you have to do is call. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show lined up for you tonight. Bluegrass, it's in the air. It's here tonight, man. These guys are incredible. Just done a quick sound check. We're going to be ready to go at the bottom of the hour with this band. They are called the Doe Valley Band, Doe Valley String Band.
Yes.
And they are amazing. Just by listening to one song, I got excited. But, you know, I get excited easy these days. I love music. I love doing what I do. T-Bone, you just had a big interview that you had on Crossfire Radio.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Did one Friday night with Josh Toomey. He joined the band Primer 55 and played a few shows with them, and was out on the road doing it big and touring. And then, of course, though, he just recently, back a few years ago, he started a podcast, started interviewing people, and then, of course, he lives local here. And he's also with Knotfest, the people who are with the band Slipknot. So he's sponsored by them, and go check him out. He interviews some big names, and search him up on Spotify or go to knotfest.com, look up Joshua Toomey. He's got the Talk To Me podcast, and then New Pod, which where the main focus there is new metal, so bands like Limp Bizkit and all the early 2000s shit.
You know, my buddy took me a long time ago when there was a bar called the Dome here, and I seen Limp Bizkit. And my first experience ever with a mosh pit. I looked at my buddy. I was like, what in the fuck did you bring me to, dude? They come near me, I'm going to clock them. He started laughing. He said, no, man, that's a mosh pit. That's what they do. And then all of a sudden, chicks start getting up on stage and taking their tops off. I was like, fuck yeah, party on.
So, yeah, they him and Ro Coley, the mastermind behind War Machine merch. So if your band needs merch, go check them out, or also check out Lucky Sevens. So he done the New Pod podcast, and then he's climbing up there. He's got a sponsored podcast by Knotfest, which is pretty cool.
That is awesome. And don't forget, every Thursday night right here on Crossfire, you could check out Local Overload. We got Harold and Angela out there listening right now. I think they're a little bit excited about some bluegrass. I don't know. It might mess Harold up listening to bluegrass, because I know he's a metalhead. So how about some Hannah and some Sigmatic?
Yeah, let's do that.
Inside Out Girl and My Savior. Blowing your genre minds and not your genre parts. You're right here, Crossfire.
-radio.com.
Wow, can't believe it started that time. I'm going to go get it fixed. I need to go see OG Auto for all my automotive needs. You can give them a phone call, 502-640-1905. They're located on 10014 Mitchell Hill Road across from Fairlell Fire Department. Go see them. Go see Hippie Head.
you ever let it pull you down without a sound. There's always a memory when out go the lights. Here's one for the century, got me on my knees. There's always a memory when out go the lights. Here's one for the century, got me on my knees. Don't you ever save me. Tongue in cheek, I've got you on your knees, begging me to understand, crying out from underneath.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Hannah with Inside Out Girl
Yeah.
right here on Crossfire.
Radio.com.
And before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen, we have Peyton Bowling. And he just moseyed in here with the band, and I got kind of excited. I was like, "You with the band?" He said, "No." I was like, "Okay." But anyway, he played, what was it, last night?
Yeah.
Last night at Headliners
Headliners.
with his new band called Stone Holler.
Yes, sir.
Tell
Yes,
us
sir.
about that, Peyton.
Well, you want to know about the show or the band?
Everything, man.
Well, the show was fucking awesome. It was real good. Terry Harper put it on, and I've always wanted to play Headliners, and I've been living in New Mexico for the past since December. My old lady's a traveling physical therapist, and I've been living in New Mexico. And as soon as that opportunity came up, I was like, "Fucking, I'm hopping on a plane," and went and played, man, and it was killer, man. Stone Holler. I mean, we've only been playing for about a year and a half, and we've got an EP out, and actually just released a new single of ours called Black and Lungs, and in the process of recording an album. But it's probably my favorite musical act I've ever been a part of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. I really enjoy it. I mean, I get along with everybody, and we're all kind of on the same page with shit. And even if we have a disagreement, we can talk about it. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
Good group of guys.
So we got you booked in here for June 30th.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's good to be back. Yeah.
So how many songs have you written since the last time I seen you?
So, solo songs or
Yeah. Because you had a
Yeah.
strong solo thing going on, man.
Yeah. And I mean, I still do that. I've actually been, I guess, in secrecy working on another solo album. I've got some songs written, a little bit more folk, singer-songwritery driven, but yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm always writing, you know.
Right, yeah. I know you put them out pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, that's kind of all I do. You know what I mean? I don't watch a lot of TV, so you know. just
Music
write-
is your whole life.
Yeah, pretty much. Man.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So how's everything else been going for you?
Pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good?
Pretty damn good, man. Can't complain. Man.
Right on.
Yeah,
How can
man.
anybody contact Stone Holler?
Facebook. We got a Facebook page. We also have an email, stonehollerbooking@gmail.com. I think we just started an Instagram page. I'm not on Instagram, but I think Stone Holler has an Instagram page. Yeah, just through there, hit them up. You'll probably talk to a dude named Doug who produces all of our shit, and I mean he's a musical genius, and he's a sweetheart. And you know, even if you don't book anything, you know you get some soft words of encouragement from him, or you know, yeah.
Hell
He's a
yeah,
sweet guy,
man.
man.
So Harold, like I said earlier, is listening right now, and he said Peyton's the best, phenomenal, God-gifted artist. Wow.
I don't know about all that, but you know,
That's what he said, you
know, he's a good dude, man. I was really glad to see him last night. It's cool for him to see.
They get around more than hookers.
Yeah, they do. They're all over the place,
They're
man.
music hookers.
Yeah, they are all over the damn place, man. They're good people, man.
So
Really
tell me
good.
about this song I'm getting ready to play called The Witch.
I wrote that song. I'm really into like alternative tunings and shit, and I learned this tuning. It's Open C Sus4 Add 9, and I was learning it, and I just came up with that riff, and was actually watching this movie called The Witch, and just kind of wrote that song, and then all I had was just the riff and lyrics and stuff, and I went to Doug, and we kind of worked on it, and I mean, Doug has this tendency of when you walk in to record a song, you end up walking out recording a totally different song than
Yeah.
what you know, and it ends up being way fucking better than what you intended
that's a
on
good
doing.
producer right
Yeah,
there.
man. Yeah, he's got an ear like nobody's fucking business, and Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that song, man. It's darker song.
Yeah.
But, yeah, yeah. I guess bluesy, but evil, I guess, man. Yeah.
Well, let's get into it, man. Thank you for allowing me to interview you real quick. That was unexpected, but I'm used to throwing people under the bus.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man.
Right
Glad
on.
to be back.
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Doe Valley String Band coming up very soon right here on Crossfire.
Radio.com.
Here's the Witch. Check. Yeah. Here's the Witch from Peyton Bowling.
Sharp rain. Some baby's fat and wants pain. Rubbing down in the devil's eye. Chilling out like a wolf's cry. Like a body stuck dancing. Music of cloven hooves pressing. She gon' take flight. The clock strikes 3:15 tonight. They gonna drink the devil's bath down at the witch's abyss. Yeah, she gon' take flight. The clock strikes 3:15 tonight. They gonna drink the devil's bed at the witch's abyss.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, The Witch by Peyton Bowling. You can check him out on Facebook. Also check out Stone Holler. But
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, it's time for us to put the bluegrass down, baby. I'm excited for this damn show. How about you, T-Bone?
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Doe Valley String Band.
Walking ball, walking ball, walking ball. Well, I know belong to you. I belong, I belong, I belong to that steel driving crew. That's that ball for a job, for a job. He says, son, what can you do? Well, I can line the track, I can pull the jack, I can drive a track, I can pick and I can shovel too. Walking ball, walking ball, walking ball. Well, I know belong to you. I belong, I belong, I belong to that steel driving crew. All right, pick a deal. Said ask that ball for a job. No, I ask him now. He says, son, well, what can you do? Hey. Well, I ask that ball for the time of day. The time of day. And it says he threw his watch away. So I work one day. Just one day, then go lay around the shanty too. Well, walking ball, walking ball, walking ball. Well, I know belong to you. I belong, I belong, I belong. I belong to that steel driving crew. John Hammer, what killed John Henry? Well, it won't kill me. Said it won't kill me. Lord knows that it won't kill me. I'm going to the mountains just to see my darling, and I won't be back. I said I won't be back. Lord knows that I won't be back. Walking ball, walking ball, walking ball, Well, I do belong to you. I belong. I belong. I belong. I belong. I belong. I belong to that steel driving crew. I said I belong. I belong. I belong. I belong. I belong. I belong to that steel driving crew.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Cherokee Chevrolet.
Well, it's Clinch Mountain.
Clinch Mountain.
Yeah, like to feature the banjo, depending on where you're from.
Right.
Clinch Mountain Backstep from the Stanley Brothers catalog down from Clinch Mountain, West Virginia, right?
Virginia, I think.
I think it's just plain old Virginia. I get them two mixed up all the time. West Virginia and regular Virginia.
I just call it Virginia.
Boys, are you ready? Yep.
Yeah. So tell us, y'all got any originals of your own?
Yeah, we got a few.
Got a few originals?
Yeah, we got a few originals.
Got a few originals? You got those posted anywhere on any of the streaming?
So, band-wise, band speaking, we're relatively new as a group. There's several years of musical experience between the three of us, but I don't know, and what my opinion was a fortuitous turn of events kind of brought us all together, and we decided we liked what we sounded like, and we kind of automatically picked up off some of each other's playing, and kind of had a name figured out, and then we kind of decided maybe go a different route with the name. So just what was it, last Thursday?
Last Thursday.
This past Thursday, we decided officially on the Doe Valley String Band. That's where we were. That's where we came to be at.
Doe Valley, that is.
Doe Valley, yeah.
Doe Valley.
In
Yeah.
Orange County,
Yeah.
Indiana.
O'Holler in Orange County, Indiana.
Well, you know, you say that around here, Doe Valley, and automatically all the guys are thinking golf course. That's the city way of thinking.
Yeah, well, you could golf out at Doe Valley,
Yeah.
but you'd do better at mushroom hunting or something.
Right?
Digging root.
So how long you guys been together?
Mm,
About 30 minutes?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a gig / first rehearsal.
There you go.
No, I don't know. I think was it November, December sometime. I think we first got together.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's new. It's
Yeah,
brand
it's
new, really.
definitely,
I think. I
um,
feel like we're just getting.
Well, I'd met Dave here. I was with a group and he was with another group, and we both played a little festival up in Milltown, and we just kind of got to chit-chatting, exchanged information, got together for a few jams, and decided to try to put something together, and this kind of came to be, so we're like, all right, well, let's keep doing it.
Right on. So you haven't got a Facebook or anything going just yet?
No, we just, well, my wife just hammered the logo out
Yeah.
when we got here today. So we will have a Facebook coming soon. You can follow my Dev Hovis Music Facebook page for now.
Okay.
I'll share all the information on that.
Good deal.
We've got a few things coming up. We're playing at Wrong Side 812 this upcoming Thursday. Opening slot, I think, for their Throwdown Thursday.
Sweet.
So that's pretty exciting. But this is the icebreaker for us here on Fenders.
Cool,
This is
man.
the debut. It's the debut show.
I love busting cherries.
Oh yeah.
So to speak. You know what? One guy in your band kind of scares me. He's awful quiet, and that's Tim.
Yeah.
Me?
Tim doesn't talk. He says my banjo does my talking.
Yeah. Yeah, and it does plenty of it. He makes that thing go.
Tim, how long you been playing, buddy?
I've been playing banjo about 6 or 7 years off and on, but I've been playing in earnest about the past 3 years, you could say.
So I noticed you're tearing that thing up.
I was something like that, yeah. Getting torn up or something or another.
I have Harold requested Blue Moon.
We haven't worked on that one yet.
You're shit out of luck, Harold. But they'll play you another one that they know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to do Woodpile?
Yeah, we'll do Woodpile.
All right, Harold, this is for you. It's called Woodpile. Now go give Angela your wood.
Okay, hold up on 3 here on that one.
Oh yeah. And this here is an old work song, ain't it? Dev?
Yeah, no, Steamboat Feller's work song.
That ain't where Dev learned it. He learned it from Billy Strings.
I did learn it from Billy Strings.
He learned it from Doc Watson.
And Strings learned
You
it
go
from Doc
back
Watson.
far enough,
Yeah.
it's an old Steamboat song.
Yeah, I fell into a big rabbit hole, and I don't know. The deeper I get into it, the cooler the tunes get. So 2, 3, 4. See my love the other night, oh, fine. Everything wrong and nothing was right, oh, fine. Did me love, think it made me glad, oh, fine. Kissed her once, she said, here comes my dad, oh, fine. I'm traveling, as long as the world goes round. Pretty gal shine on the Georgia line, oh, fine. Went to down the other night, oh, the wood pile down. Heard a little noise and I seen a big fight, oh, the wood pile down. Oh, policeman running round. Hold the wood pile down. Big little moonshine came down. Hold the wood pile down. And I'm traveling, traveling as long as the world goes round. Pretty guy shine on the Georgia line. Hold the wood pile down. Went to the packing house and stole a ham. Hold the wood pile down. Nobody don't know how mean I am. Hold the wood pile down. Took it right home and set it on the shelf. Hold the wood pile down. I'm so mean, I'm afraid of myself. Hold the wood pile down. I'm traveling, traveling as long as the world goes round. Pretty gal shine on the Georgia line. Hold the wood pile down. One more time.
Hell yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Man, it sounded so good to me because I come from the traditional country background and the bluegrass out in Springfield, Kentucky, man, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just sitting on the porch.
Yeah.
That's not playing for anybody.
Yeah, so, Sunday after church, everybody bring their instruments over, and they'd be cooking and picking in the kitchen or the porch. Or
Oh,
whatever.
hell yeah, man.
And that was just what happened, yeah.
Youngins playing out in the yard.
Yeah. That's why I grew up in central Indiana, but my sister married a fellow from southeast Kentucky when I was 4 years old. My siblings are quite a bit older than I am, so, ever since I was 3 or 4, we'd go down there, and I was, just kind of steeped in that whole kind of culture of, the bluegrass picking and everything like that, and it, kind of stuck with me.
You're coming from musically a metal background though, right?
Initially, yeah. I started playing. Still am a huge Dimebag Darrell guy. That was what my cousin had a D&ML and hit some licks on it, and I was like, well, I want to do that. So I got a job washing dishes when I was 15. Bought an electric guitar and played metal for years. And like I told you earlier, I didn't play for several years, and just kind of found my soul in roots music.
Gotcha. So Dave, how long you been playing that big monster upright?
I've been playing it kind of serious for about 3 years now.
About 3 years?
Yeah, but I play mandolin. That's kind of my main. I've been playing mandolin for 20-some years and guitar for 30-some years.
So you've been around bluegrass all your life?
Bluegrass, but I like Devin. I'm a bit of a reformed, I say that tongue-in-cheek, headbanger myself.
Oh yeah, good deal, man.
I mean, I grew up in the 80s, and that's when metal was really the heyday of metal. So
Right.
I cut my guitar picking teeth on a Squire Strat and playing some Randy Rhoads and some Slash and
Right on, man.
Sash.
Hell yeah. So what made you turn towards bluegrass after playing that?
Well, I'll tell you, there was a time I'll give you the short version of this, but I was around 19 or so when I found myself in a situation where I didn't have a driver's license, and I was kind of avoiding my home county for one reason or another.
Right.
And I didn't have my amp. I couldn't carry my amp with me. At half the time, I didn't have no place to plug it in. So I started packing the acoustic guitar and started going back and getting into blues and classic country and gospel. And that all kind of met at the juncture of bluegrass. I found all that music in bluegrass. So
Wow.
I just fell in love with it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So Tim, the quiet guy.
Yes, sir.
So get up on that mic.
Yes, sir.
So you're how old now?
23.
23 years old. Picking the banjo bluegrass is pretty amazing for a young person to be even interested in bluegrass. What got you involved?
Well, I kind of had an aversion to bluegrass because I heard it growing up as a kid from my grandpa, who was from Kentucky, and my dad and uncles and so whatnot. So, really, I didn't like it too much, but what got me into it was when I was about 15 or 16, listened to a lot of classic rock and psychedelic rock. I think I heard, or maybe it was Scruggs or somebody, but some banjo player, and I happened to hear some sounds from a banjo I hadn't heard before that weren't your typical stereotypical banjo sounds, and ever since then I just kind of had a newfound appreciation for it. And I don't know if you know, but Orange County, Indiana's got a lot of opportunity to learn about some local good music, so I wasn't left for want in that department. So I picked right up and met these fellers along the way, and yeah, so
It's amazing because out of every instrument in bluegrass, the banjo stands out the tallest out of all the instruments. I mean, you have no air for mistake because it will stick out like a sore thumb.
No pressure, Tim.
No pressure, Tim. That's not what I'm trying to do to the man. I'm giving him a compliment because he's very good at the banjo.
He's very, very good at the banjo.
I appreciate that very much.
So I hope you stay interested in bluegrass because you definitely got a career there.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying so.
So Dev, let's hear some more great songs.
All right, what do you want to do next?
Well, talking about Kentucky, let's do Sing Me Back Home.
All right.
Well, the warden led a prisoner down a hallway to his doom, and I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. That's when I heard him tell that warden just before he passed my cell, let my guitar picking friend do my request and sing me back home with the songs I used to hear and make my old memories come alive. Send me away and turn back the year. Well, sing me back home before I die. And I remember on Sunday evening, that's when a choir would come into town. They'd stop by and sing a few old gospel songs. That's when I heard him tell that singer, well, there's a song that my mama sang, and would you sing it once before you move along? And sing me back home with the songs I used to hear, would make my old memories come alive. Send me away
Beautiful. I like that, man.
It's a myrtle
So-
grass.
How many songs total in your whole songbook? I know it's got to be a lot.
Well, to be fair, it's not our full catalog, but we put I don't know what we say, a reservoir of tunes together, and it was, what did it come out to be?
15.
No, not for this show, just in general.
50 or 60.
Yeah, we had about 50 or 60 that we pulled from, but there's more than that.
We had to whittle it down.
Yeah, we had
That's
to
the trouble.
we whittled it down to that.
There you're going.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tunes.
Yeah, but there's a kind of a saying goes around though in bluegrass. There's really only ever been one fiddle tune ever written.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, depending on who you ask.
What you got now? Do an original? You want to do Mr. Didn't Do?
Do original. You got originals?
Yeah, we got originals.
Well, let's hear original.
All right, we'll do a tune I wrote. I kind of wrote it and sat on it and never showed it to anybody. For these guys, and they kind of dug it. It come from I was listening to a lot of John Prine and Todd Snyder at that point in time. It's kind of a real folky storytelling tune, but it's called Mr. Didn't Do.
Good deal.
Well, let me tell you about the man by the name Didn't Do. Have you ever gone to see him? Has he ever called on you? This old man, he laid his head in the house that never went. They say this house is haunted by the ghost of Riley. Old Bo Peep was a guitar picker, but as fine as any man could. And he'd sing him a tune from July to June. Oh, and he was damn good. The old man called up the Pete at a party, got right into his head. Then he pawned his guitar for some old black car, now he got to get out instead. Let me tell you about the man by the name Didn't Do. You ever come to see him? You ever called on you? This old man, he lays his head in the house and never went. They say this house is haunted by the ghost of Riley. Yep. Mrs. Johnson loved her husband every second of her heartbeat. She cooking meals, buys fish and reels, even put the shoes on his feet. Mr. Johnson found Didn't Do, making another man's time. For his love she cries and cries, cause he ain't got the time. Let me tell you about the man by the name Didn't Do. You ever gone to see him? Has he ever called on you? This old man, he lays his head in the house and never went. They say this house is haunted by the ghost of Riley. Schoolboy Steve was a straight A student at the top of his school. He'd bust his ass in every class, go get a master's degree. The old man was waiting for Steve in the bottom by the pool. And he never climbed down, now his head hangs down while he's cleaning up the school. Let me tell you about the man by the name Didn't Do. You ever gone to see him? Has he ever called on you? This old man, he lays his head in the house and never went. They say this house is haunted by the ghost of Riley. Say this house is haunted by the ghost of Riley.
Hell yeah. Keep it rolling, man.
Alrighty.
How about one of them ass burner bluegrass songs, man? Just one that shits and gets it.
We got one like, I think we got a couple like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never described them like that, but I think they might fit in with what you're saying.
About Pike County Breakdown?
Oh, yeah. After Pike County, Kentucky.
Yep.
Bill Monroe tune.
Tuning the banjo is a bit of an oxymoron, is what I've been told, but or a fruitless endeavor. But I'm gonna try it anyway. At least try to get back in the tune.
And that's the tune, folks.
Alrighty, that was a preview to the tune. Now here's the tune.
Hell yeah. I was digging that. Put Tim on the spot. We ain't gonna let you get out here easy, man. We're gonna make you work for it. So you gonna have any shows booked yet?
Yeah, like I said, we're playing. It was Losers. I guess it's Wrong Side 812 now. This upcoming Thursday, and then what's after that? In April sometime, we're doing the Fuzzy Pig Festival up in Milltown, Indiana. April 26th and 27th. If you don't know about it, you're missing out. It's a killer festival. This is the 4th year they've done it. It's 2 days. They're running 2 stages this year, an acoustic stage, so there's like non-stop music with it. There's a big band, a full band on the main stage, and then an acoustic act while they're changing out, and then when they're done, they go back and forth. And you know, there's
That's how you make it good, man.
Yep.
Constant flow of music.
Yep, and there's food vendors and you know, drink vendors and everything like that. It's a hell of a good time. So check it out. There's a website, fuzzypigfestival.com. There's a Facebook page. It's put on by one of the fellas in the band Frustration. He does it on his own land. He built the stages and everything, and he puts it on himself every year. It's pretty badass.
Cool.
You know, that he takes the time and the effort to do that.
What's your most favorite song to play?
Oh, man. That's a difficult one. And there's a few of them.
One we like to play quite a bit is, which we could do it at any time, that's Cherokee Shuffle.
Yeah, the Cherokee Shuffle. It's an old fiddle tune in A.
Run, Dave's got a stick. He's gonna shoot you with his bow. Awesome, man.
Thank you so much.
So what songs do you do on the mandolin?
Most of them that we do, that I can do on guitar, really.
We have been leaning towards the guitar. Well, because with three people, the guitar fills up the middle tone range, I think, is kind of how that's happened.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
There's we got it's cool in a way, the dynamic that we have, because we are a three-piece, and the instruments that we have, playing the music that we do, requires us sometimes to step a little bit out of pocket.
Yeah.
For what traditional bluegrass would be, to fill in that space, but I think kind of in doing that, all of our own styles and influences are kind of blending in there together.
Good melting pot.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I feel I missed that, hearing that mandolin chop. That's why I'm doing my
right, the slap
a
bass.
little bit of slap there and there, because to kind of supplement that, missing that mando. You think you could play them both at the same time?
Maybe I'm working on it. I'm working on that. I do that.
Next show, folks.
Yeah, the next show. I have it ready by then.
Sweet, man. Let's get on with some more great bluegrass. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Dennis N Show, broadcasting on Crossfire-Radio.com. And we have the Doe Valley String Band.
What do you fellas think about a Yeller Morel in D? Yeah. Y'all like original music? And
Love it.
We do, and we're glad you like it. We'll do one for you. The song I wrote about it's gonna be time to go out and look for mushrooms here soon. So that's what this song is about. It's called Yeller Morel. Well, you may have heard a tale or two all about that Yeller Morel. Just about the finest eating that a human tongue can tell. So when the the green returns each spring, don't you know where I'll be found? Way out on the side of some hill somewhere 20 miles from town. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Well, it's about past time to plant the corn, and there's wood to chop to keep us warm in the winter time, but that's a half a year away. Still, you won't find me out on the creek bank with my fishing pole in hand, 'cause I'll be out on the side of some hill somewhere way out in no man's land. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Well, you can talk shiitake, and I love some fresh chanterelle, but they just don't hold a candle to the good old yellow moon red. Well, the chicken and the hen of the woods are fine, and oysters sure are swell. But you ain't talking turkey unless you're talking yellow moon red. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Well, I've been looking under poplars, under ash and under pine. I've been looking by the water, I've been looking just to see the sign. I've been looking under red elm trees with the bark all falling down. Well, I've been looking in the cedar grove, now look here what I found. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red, yellow moon red, yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom. Yellow moon red when the dogwoods are in bloom.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about the good mushrooms.
Oh yeah, that dryland trout.
But you're talking about mushrooms for steak and taters.
Or just fry them up and throw them on some bread with a sandwich.
There you go.
Don't.
Well, it's
It ain't
really
broke,
it's
don't
for the
fix
whole
it.
mushroom family.
Yeah, he
For the
named
whole
off lots
species,
of 'em.
the whole phylum or species or whatever it's called. Kingdom, I ain't sure.
Yeah, the chicken of the woods, hen of the woods, chanterelles, oysters, those are all mushrooms you go forage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all delightful.
Knowing me, I would probably pick the wrong one and die.
It's actually not as likely as you think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the key is you just try to sample it first. There was a guy in Orange County, and he thought he knew what he had, but he wasn't sure, so he parked by the ER,
And he fixed him up a batch and sat in his car, you know. And he hedged his bet. He was right. He was fine, though.
Wow. At least he was smart about
He
it.
was smart about it, exactly. So if you're going to try this at home, folks, just...
He's thirsty, he is.
Yeah.
So what song do you have that really gives the banjo a good workout? I'm picking on Tim.
I don't think I've heard a song that it don't sound like he's working out on all of them.
I appreciate that, Devin. Well, there was that one tune in D we were working on, that Darlin' Corey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now that one, it's a simple tune, but it kind of thrashes the neck of the banjo a little bit, I think.
Shred it, man. Tim's liable to be playing metal song before he leaves. Who knows?
You never know.
We have fooled around with War Pigs a little bit.
No shit.
Oh, yeah.
Can you play that one too?
Prince as well.
Well, maybe if we come back, we would do that special just for the show.
Okay,
you know.
that'll work.
Alrighty, Darlin' Corey and D.
Hell yeah, that was very good, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
We got to get Tim out of his shell. He's got a lot to say, but he's very soft-spoken. I'm
Something
just
like
messing with you.
Oh, I let the banjo do the talking for me.
There you go.
He's making it talk pretty well.
So, what's the weirdest place any of you ever played a bluegrass show?
I'm looking at Peyton back there because he was a part of it. That's music is kind of how him and I met as well. But we were doing kind of a collective thing with a few other artists. I had a band previously that was involved in it. But all right, so just to put everything out on Front Street. All right, so my former band's name was Possum Junction, and the logo for my band was a possum, and there was a hit of LSD on his tongue. So, anyways, we got, what was it? It was a recovery festival, wasn't it? So we were like a party bar jam band, you know, and we played at a recovery festival. And it wasn't so much that it was a recovery festival, it was that every other artist was like Christian rappers.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, and it was hot. It was like it was in the middle of summer in a big steel building, and there was like no ventilation or air conditioning. It was hot as hell, and they kept pushing our sound checks back and everything. It was a disaster.
Sounds like a wild.
Dang.
Yeah, and it was in Napanee, Indiana, which is like 7-8 hours north. It's you could throw a rock and hit Michigan.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
So y'all really wanted to play. You drove all the way up there.
Well, I told Dave I heard it from Doug. Doug does some of my tunes too, some of my solo stuff. Dave features on one of my solo tunes, a single I'll release soon. But Doug said, you know, I'll play a flea market and a hurricane.
Wow.
So yeah. If there's room to pick or play, I'll do it.
So how about a good old famous? You know Del McCoury?
Yeah.
You know any of his music?
I don't think we worked on any McCoury tunes.
Or how about a Bill Monroe tune?
Yeah, we did a couple of them already. We did a couple of Monroe tunes. We could do we could probably pull off Mountain Dew, couldn't we?
It's all right with me.
Yeah, we could do a Stanley Brothers tune.
All right. That'll work.
Mountain Dew and G.
They're tuning right now.
This song is about a town in China called Tuning.
Tuning.
You know, I heard a story about that once. I think the visitors happened to be from Asia, but they were in the United States, New York City or someplace, and their host took them to see an orchestra. And the orchestra, you know, it takes them a while to tune up. And it's a thing in and of itself. Well, after the show, they asked their guests, they said, well, what was your favorite? Did you like it? Oh, yeah, we really enjoyed it. They said, well, what was your favorite part? They said, the first part, the very beginning. They said, you mean the first movement? Said, no, before that. It's when it was the tuning. That was their favorite part of the whole show. So
That's crazy.
Push up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old mountain.
Hell yeah, man. Got a few people out there watching Big Al Harley from Boozer, and you got Harold,
Thank y'all.
Travis Miller, Michael Cherry, Jeremy Johnson Sr., and Dennis Edwards. Giving y'all guys a shout out. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
So we're doing a good job.
Oh yeah.
Or you're doing a good
You're
job.
doing a good job.
No,
for
you're
them.
doing a good job.
There's a small fortune in here in what you got going on, what you do for independent artists, man. That's a killer thing to do.
I get a kick out just hearing all the different music, meeting all the people, man.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's all about to me. And it's, hopefully helping the bands out in the process.
Yeah.
Because bands and radio play these days just is like it, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of soul that it lacks, I guess you could say.
Oh, definitely, man. Everything's computerized now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not. We fuck shit up all the time.
Oh yeah. That's what makes it human.
So we got about 32 minutes or so, and but I'm gonna turn you guys loose, man. Rip it.
All right.
Do what you do best.
Do Fallen Leaves.
Okay. That's in D, right?
D, G, minor, A, D.
D, G,
Does that little quick A turnaround. This here song, some of y'all might remember a television show called Hee Haw.
I love that show, man.
It was a lot of fun, and there was a feller on there called Grandpa Jones.
Yeah.
And he wrote this song, and it's not a comical song. It's actually kind of a soulful, tender song. It's a Grandpa Jones song. It's the other side of Grandpa Jones, and really good friend of ours. He was a great fiddler and a great person, and he passed away recently, and he sang this song, and I've just been singing it a lot ever since then.
Grandpa Jones tore up that banjo, son.
Oh yeah, Grandpa Jones. Hee Haw. That was.
I miss Nurse Goodbody. She was hot.
Well, I like that gal that had her hair in rollers. You know, and her teeth like that. I thought she was cool.
That was funny. That's the hardest one, dude.
She was like had a punk look.
Right?
Some folks drift along through life and never thrill at the feeling that a good breed brings until it's too late and they're ready to lie down there beneath the leaves upon the ground, fallen leaves that lie scattered on the ground, birds and the flowers that were here cannot be found. All the friends he ever had, they're not around, for they're scattered like those leaves upon the ground. Lord, let my eyes see every need of every man. Let me always stop and lend a helping hand. So when I'm laid beneath that cold and mossy mound, there'll be more friends around than leaves upon the ground. someday. The only thing we'll take is what we gave away. Fallen leaves that lie scattered on the ground. Birds and the flowers that were here cannot be found. All those friends he ever had, they're not around. For they're scattered like leaves upon the ground. For they're scattered like leaves upon the ground.
Awesome, man. So, do you remember any other songs from the Hee Haw show?
No, I didn't get that from the Hee Haw show per se. But I remember Roy Clark though. He was a really good picker.
Oh,
Roy
yeah.
Clark was a badass.
He
I
had
just
that
wanted to say
striped
that.
red, white, and blue like Texas American guitar. Remember that?
Right.
Pretty cool.
So, you know any Roy Clark?
I wish I knew Roy Clark. He's on like a different level of player.
Right.
Like that song Malagueña that he does. He done it on the Odd Couple show. There's a video you can watch. That song was written for a nylon 6-string, and he, for like classical Spanish style, and he plays the shit out of it with a flat pick on steel strings.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's unheard of.
Hell yeah, man.
We do know a little Elizabeth Cotton tune though.
Oh yeah.
Roll on.
We ain't necessarily orthodox bluegrass. We're bluegrass-ish.
Ish. Yeah.
Something like that.
In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood. Right up the holler. All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Freight train, running so fast. Freight train, running so fast. Please don't tell which train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. When I'm dead and in my grave, no more good times here I crave. Place them stones at my head and feet. Tell 'em all I've gone to sleep. When I die, boys, bury me deep down at the end of Old Chestnut Street, so I can hear the old mother night as she goes rolling by. Freight train, running so fast. Freight train, running so fast. Please don't tell them which train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm gone. Hold on, Tim.
How about Wildwood Weeds? You know that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man.
No, I don't.
That's a good one.
No,
How about old Sassafras Tea?
Yeah.
That'll work.
In the key A, yeah. Just one A and a little bit E. It's another original song. And, you know, a lot of you familiar with the sassafras tree and the sassafras tea. And that's all this song is about. Just enjoying that sassafras tea.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And not only is Dave devilishly handsome, he's also a fantastic songwriter.
And I make maple syrup.
Yeah, fantastic maple syrup.
It's,
Real shit.
it's
Yeah.
damn good. It's pretty good.
And, let's see, will you kick that off? I can do it. We'll just jump into it. This is a new thing, so bear with us here. I like to drink sassafras tea and I get that tea from a sassafras tree. The tree grows down by the shady grove and the grove at the end of the road. I like to drink sassafras tea and I get that tea from a sassafras tree. The tree grows down by the shady grove and the grove at the end of the road.
Hell yeah.
It's a little ditty, simple little ditty. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the oldest song that you guys know?
Oh, man. Maybe we work on
Good question.
Yeah, we know some pretty old tunes. Hold the Woodpile Down's pretty old. Shoot. Cherokee Shuffle.
Billy in the Low Ground
Yeah.
is old.
Billy in the Low
That's
Ground
a
is very
reference
old.
to William the Conqueror, so that's pretty dang old.
Play it.
Go for it.
We can if y'all comfortable.
All right. I ain't scared of nothing.
Dave said, I know it.
See. Yeah, well, Dev brought this song. I always liked this song, but I had never really learned it. But yeah, there's different stories on the history, but the one story an old timer at a bluegrass festival told me years ago was that the Highland Pipers, they would play this tune when William the Conqueror was coming through, and they called him Billy in the Low Ground.
Gotcha. A little bit of history behind the song.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Tim? I mean, for goodness sakes.
I am ready.
I'll just come in on it. All right.
Hell yeah, man. You guys are pretty damn good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm enjoying this, man.
Yeah, these guys, I said these guys have a lot more experience and history under their belts than I do. Sometimes I feel like a blind dog in a meat market. I'm trying to snack a bite.
So we got about 10 minutes left.
Want to try that Hound Dog song?
Yeah, Hound Dog Blues.
Yeah. I was calling this song I wrote a Hound Dog Blues, and I thought, I bet you this ain't the first Hound Dog Blues that's ever been. And I looked it up, and of course, Big Mama Thornton did the original Hound Dog that Elvis made famous, and she calls her song Hound Dog Blues. So I don't know what we're going to do about the title, but for now, it's the Hound Dog Blues.
Hold it down, Tim.
Well, my old hound dog is laying in the shade. I said my old hound dog is laying in the shade. Well, my old hound dog is really got it made. Oh, well, he's looking kind of lazy, but it ain't necessarily so. Yes, he's looking kind of lazy, but it ain't necessarily so. 'Cause when the sun goes down, he sure is a raring to go. Well, my old hound dog is laying in the shade. My old hound dog is laying in the shade. Well, my old hound dog's really got it made. Yes, he sleeps all morning and he's resting in the afternoon. Well, he sleeps all morning and he's resting in the afternoon. But when the sun goes down, he's sure gonna treat some cool. I-D-O-W-E-O. How'd it go, Devin? Yes, they looking kind of lazy, but it ain't necessarily so. Yes, he's looking kind of lazy, but it ain't necessarily so. 'Cause when the sun goes down, he sure is a raring to go.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
So do you guys know Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh, that's one of my favorite films.
Y'all know it?
Oh, the
Man of Constant Sorrow.
Man of Constant Sorrow.
Yeah.
No, I've not. I learned a version of that, but we've never worked on it. Yeah. We were going over band names, and we, kind of spaced that movie was a thing. The Soggy Bottom Boys was taken.
Yeah, and then I thought of a real good one. It was the Beatles.
And Duran Duran. That was taken.
And then Tim thought up Rolling Stones, but I said, Tim.
I tried. I spoke up for once, and it didn't do any good.
He just gave up ever since then.
I just gave up ever since then.
Damn it, Tim. So, your last song, man. What is your best song that you want to play?
We may have already played our best one. I ain't sure.
I think I hurt their heads.
A barn burner. What do you want to do? Let's see here.
Yeah, good barn burner.
Beaumont.
Oh,
yeah. That is a good one.
Beaumont Rag.
So you were asking earlier for Tim to do a workout. This one's a workout for me.
Get it, Tim. Get it, Tim.
This one's an old tune called the Beaumont Rag. It's Doc Watson done it. Again, I heard it from Billy Strings first at a live show, and then just listened to different versions of it. Tony Rice has done it, Brian Sutton, all those guys. But I'm gonna give my crack at it here if I can get through it.
You'll get through it. I got faith in you.
I appreciate it, buddy.
I could tell Tim's just dying to show off.
Forgot about this song. It's a good one.
All right, ready, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Doe Valley String Band.
Thank you all. Thank you, Fender, for having us.
Hell yeah.
We'll definitely have you guys back again.
Thank you. Can't wait. Love to be back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's some Jackson Snelling, a song called Walked Away. Blowing your genre minds and not your genre parts right here, Crossfire.
Radio.com.
Everything was great. Everything was grand. You made me feel special every time you held my hand. But I guess some things just aren't meant to be. 'Cause in the end, you left me. So this song goes out to one who broke me, who said she couldn't live without me, but turned around and left me lonely. I guess she could. This song goes out to one who broke my heart. I guess you never cared from the start, or at least cared enough to stay. 'Cause in the end, you walked away. That it was gonna be you and me forever, you and me forever. But I guess love's not a fairy tale, 'cause it doesn't always end well. You left me defenseless and frail. So this song goes out to one who broke me, who said she couldn't live without me, but turned around and left me lonely. I guess she could. This song goes out to one who broke my heart. I guess you never cared from the start, or at least cared enough to stay. 'Cause in the end, you walked away. You were the medication to my pain. You were the one who kept me sane. Thought we both felt the same, but I guess I was wrong. Was this all just a game? Did you get pleasure from my pain? I guess you were leading me on all alone. So this song goes out to the one who broke me, who said she couldn't live without me, but turned around and left me lonely. I guess she could. This song goes out to the one who broke my heart. I guess you never cared from the start, or at least cared enough to stay. 'Cause in the end, you walked away.
You boys ready?
Moved to the city a couple years ago. Almost starved to death in those mountains, mining coal. They laugh at the way I talk and my just leather boots and my whole rusty
fans for real.
Coming off the codeine, just another Sunday, trying to walk away from you. Is it another bad trip, one you can't skip? Boy, those mans are too damn good. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make me sound good. It's Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib, motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Never wanna get over this here hangover, but I think I'll do. Gonna send a message, whatever the hell that is. You know I've got nothing to lose. Need worldwide exposure before I get older. Fender's gonna make my dreams come true. So Fender's Den of Sin. There's a party at the crib, motherfucker. It's Fender's Den of Sin, where everybody wins. Yeah. Don't forget about the green room. Yeah, come on out to Fender's. Try Cindy's taco dip.